Welcome back. I'm back with Donnell Jones, and now we're joined by three talented musical artists who are contestants in Fox Soul's Spotlight competition. I'm excited about this. Please welcome BK Habermehl, Array, and Amanda Adams. How's everybody doing tonight?
Good. How you doing? Thank you for having us.
How's it feel to meet R&B legend Donell Jones? How's it feel, y'all? I mean, it's Zoom, but y'all meeting him. Y'all meeting him.
It's amazing to meet a legend.
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
definitely. We appreciate your just your contribution to the industry and the culture, man. It's surreal to be here talking to you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here to see what you guys do, man. This is amazing that we have so much new talent that's about to hit the scene.
And I want to just add, if you see how Donell Jones got that background with that fly studio, and he could take 7 years off. So if you can take any advice from Donell Jones, is write your songs, right, Donnell?
Yes, become a songwriter, man, and publishing is everything.
All right, so let me tell you how this is going to work. Each of you will tell us about your musical journey. Then we'll play one of your original songs, and later you're going to perform a clip from one of Donnell's biggest hits. So this is going to be good. Are y'all ready?
Great.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to start with Amanda. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your musical inspiration.
Well, my name is Amanda Adams. I'm originally from Tampa, Florida. Right now, I live in Los Angeles. And I started off just singing on Instagram. So I started on Instagram, and then 2019, I got a gig for Sunday Service Choir with Kanye West. And so I just started to now put out my own music.
You was in Kanye's Sunday Service?
Yes.
Did he pay you?
Yes, he paid me.
Okay, just making sure.
I got my story, so I don't know about anybody else.
Just trying to get to the news, the tea. So who's your musical inspiration?
Musical inspiration, I would say my biggest inspiration would have to be, of course, Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
She's the queen bee, so.
Okay.
And I recently just put out a project. It's called Trapped in My Mind. It's a 5-song EP. It's based off basically what's been in my mind during this quarantine.
Very good. Okay, thank you so much. Array, same question. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your musical inspiration.
Of course. Well, thank you so much. It's such a delight to be here. I go by the name of Array. I've been singing now for about 10 years. I'm from a very small town called Donaldsonville, Louisiana. In 2013, I literally dropped out of college, told my mom, hey, I don't think I'm living my purpose. I said I have to get to Atlanta because I knew it was this Black mecca for young Black entertainment. So I've been here ever since. I transitioned from cover singer to recording artist a little over 3 years now. And I recently, the song you're going to hear today, I released over a year ago. It peaked at number 99 on the iTunes Top 200 R&B chart. It's on syndicated radio in Louisiana in daily rotation. And Claudia Jordan and Donell Jones are going to hear it today. So it's
I mean, this is a really big deal. I mean, some may go to American Idol, but you're here at Fox Soul with us.
Everybody not as lucky as me.
I'm saying, you know what? You better tell that. Okay, so who's your musical inspiration, Array?
Oh man, I'm really, really old school. I'm like Teddy Pendergrass, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, the Unifix, Barry White, Aretha Franklin, and I like Trey Songz as well. That's been my biggest inspiration.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. BK, tell us a little bit about yourself and your musical inspiration.
Yes, well, my name is BK. I've been writing since I was in middle school. I've been playing piano. My mom's very talented. She plays a bunch of different instruments. She had this old keyboard in the garage that I pulled out, just been writing, playing on piano, studied music at NYU, and then I've just been writing for artists, writing for myself, releasing my own music, and yeah.
Donnell, okay, and your musical inspiration, BK?
Musical inspirations, yeah, definitely Erykah Badu, Sade. I have varied inspirations. I like Neil Young, Crosby, Stills, Nash, Astrud Gilberto, some Juice WRLD. Just mix it up.
Okay, thank you very much. Donnell, anything that they're saying about music resonate with you? Some of the artists that they're dropping, the inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, especially Teddy Pendergrass. I mean, I love Teddy Pendergrass. That was like my guy. I love TKO, I always love my mom. I mean, it's just so many songs that guy sings. Beyonce, I mean, come on, Beyonce,
Right.
Erykah Badu. I mean, come on, they got some really good inspirations. Definitely.
So I'm seeing these three here. Does it bring you back to when you were that hungry guy back in the 90s and, you know, just on the cusp, you know, not knowing what was ahead of you? What would you tell them? Like, what advice would you give them about, you know,
I would say, you know what? Keep going, keep grinding, and don't be afraid to be original. You know, always study the greats because there's something to learn there, but don't be afraid to be original. Step out on faith and always know that it's your dream and you can make it come true. You just got to believe in yourself.
Okay.
And Donnell, do you like when people come up to you if they see you out and they say, I can really sing, and can I sing for you? Or is it annoying?
It depends on what setting. If I'm at dinner, no, I don't like it. But if I'm out and it's an event, come up to me, because that's how I got signed. I got signed, I was with a group at the time, and we had a show at this radio exclusive convention called the BRE back in the day. And we went outside of the hotel that everybody was going to be at, and we asked everybody, could we sing for them? And that's how we actually got signed. So I would say, yeah, just do it, but just make sure you're not bothering somebody when they're with their family or something like that.
Okay, right. Okay,
Yeah.
so just at an event, but just maybe not at dinner. See them with their
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Donnell, you write and publish and perform. Why is it so important to push? I mean, of course, financially, right? But why is it so important to promote that, to push that?
Well,
Right.
I write, I produce because, first of all, I taught myself how to play the piano when I was a kid. And writing for me, I think I wrote my first song at 11. But writing and producing for me, I feel like it's all a part of me. I'm able to, it's like therapy. I'm able to get what's going on in my life out, and I can write about what's happening through song. And when I'm singing it, I can give it the type of emotion that it needs because it's coming from me. It's a story that actually happened to me. It's different when somebody else writes something for you, but when you're writing it for yourself, you can really sing it with passion because it's something you actually live through.
Great advice. Now you all have fans already in the YouTube chat. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Let me read a couple of them. Malantha says, yes, BK. K-Star says, I'm here for Array. And Destiny says, Amanda can sing. So y'all have your fans going hard for you in the chat. Don, I want to ask you one more thing about being a mentor and, you know, how important. Is it important to find a mentor when you're first starting off? Or is it best to just be like a clean slate and just learn as you go? Or is it important to have a mentor?
I think it is. I think it's very important to have a mentor. Eddie F was that for me. He taught me everything I needed to know about the business. He helped me get my publishing deal. He helped me with a lot of things that I had no knowledge of. You know, I was raw when I came into the music business, and I had no knowledge of anything. So I think it's very important to get with somebody who you can trust and who will teach you the ins and outs of the business.
So a lot of people can sing, right? There's a lot of people that can sing. So what makes someone what's it take to have someone, what's the difference between someone that could sing and then a star, someone that's going to be successful? Can you spot that?
You got to have that attitude. It's something about, if you sound unique, not like somebody else, or you're trying to be somebody else, there's a uniqueness about it. And then you got to have that attitude and that charisma. You can tell when somebody got it immediately. But also, you can also learn. You can also learn to have that. It's not like you have to be born with it. You can learn that. You know, some people are not dancers, but they can learn how to, you know, to do a two-step. So, I mean, that can be taught to you. So I would just say, again, how you perfect your craft is by learning from the greats. Don't try to mimic them, but just learn from them, take something from them and create your own.
To our performers, are these things, are they hitting home, or anything you want to ask Donna before we go to break?
You hear coming up in on your journey, you hear, you get encouragement, you get motivation, but I think to hear it from somebody who trailblazed from the era where we so casually call it a vibe, I feel like you and those who came up with you, Vaughn and John B. and like you said, RL, you all were the architect of what we casually consider a vibe today. So thank you. It's crazy hearing it from you directly.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man. I mean, again, when we were coming up, I had people like, again, Teddy Pendergrass, the Isley Brothers to look up to. And then also we came from the era where you had to have artist development, and I don't know if they don't have that today. So you have to really go and teach yourself these things and find out for yourself. But back then they had somebody that came in and taught us those things.
Right.
Okay, well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, our Fox Soul Spotlight artist will perform for Donnell Jones live, and you get to stick around and check it out. So we'll be back with more Out Loud on Fox Soul when we return. Welcome back to Out Loud. We are here with R&B artist Donell Jones, who is judging Fox Soul's Spotlight competition with BK Habermehl, Array, and Amanda Adams. Now it's time we hear some original music from these talented singers. Donell, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Now,
Yes.
BK Habermehl, let's listen to your single, "Owe Me That."
Hurt me, but I'm feeling fine. I've earned it. I used to live for your affirming, but I'm not returning to that state of mind. Why? 'Cause I owe me that.
Nice.
Donell, what are your thoughts on the track?
I love it. Love it. Nice. Got a very powerful, strong voice too, man. Love the control. Nice. Dope.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was inspired to write it just from trying to give myself, like you were saying, that same message that you want other people to feel, like when you're feeling it for yourself and you write it and it translates to other people. So just about giving yourself that love. You can't expect it from other people. So
You have
That
a
was
unique sound. I loved it. I thought it was great. Okay, Array, you have a single called "Wish You Were Here." Let's take a listen.
And realize I lost my baby. I wish you were here. Oh, loving me, touching me when it gets rough for me. You're supposed to be here.
Okay.
Donell?
All right. All right. My brother got that power. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. That's dope. Real dope.
Thank you. Thank you.
This is
so
gonna be
much.
hard. This is gonna be really hard.
I'm glad I'm just the host and it's all on you.
Why y'all do this to me? Because this is gonna be hard.
Very soulful sounds.
Very soulful.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yes. Yes.
Okay, last but not least, Amanda Adams. Let's take a listen to your single, "Trapped in My Mind."
Just build a life you don't gotta escape from. It ain't no rush to take time to make one. I gotta get out of my mind. I'm trapped in my mind, creating problems that were never there. Don't know if you care, but I'm trapped in my mind.
Yeah.
Dope panel tonight. Y'all all are off the chain.
This
Donell,
is gonna be hard. Yo, this is gonna be.
what you think,
There you go.
Donell?
You sound amazing. You sound amazing. Really, really do. Yes. Dope song.
Amanda, tell us about your song.
So Trapped in My Mind, I wrote it during quarantine, just being stuck in my thoughts. And I know I'm not the only one that be stuck in their thoughts. And then a lot of times you create problems that's not even there. You create a whole storyline in your head and that's not even what it is. So you have to kind of like just take a step back and just like, you know what, let me gather my thoughts and get myself together because, you overthink because you just create like, oh, they're gonna judge me. Like if I do this, they might judge me. Or if I do this, they might think this. So you have to like, you know what? I'm me, like regardless of anything. So it don't matter. You just gotta
Exactly.
be
All right.
Yeah, I love the message in that song. That's really dope. It's really dope. Well written.
So I'm gonna say this. It's one thing to sing in a studio because there's a whole bunch of trickery and sorcery that can happen just like on the gram, right? But it's another thing to sing live. So each contestant will have 15 seconds to sing a short verse of the Donnell Jones hit, "Where I Wanna Be." Okay, are y'all ready?
Let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
Y'all ready? Okay, BK, you are up first. Can I get 15 seconds on the clock, Fox Soul Production? Yeah. Okay. And go, BK, you're up.
She's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see.
All right. Okay. Thanks, BK. Array, you're up next. Let me get 15 seconds on the clock. You ready, Array?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And go.
Girl, the love that we share is real, but in time your heart will heal. I'm not saying I'm gone, but I have to fight.
All right. Thanks, Array. Okay. Amanda Adams, it's your turn. Let me get 15 seconds on that clock.
I never meant to hurt you, baby. 'Cause when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so.
I'd like to go next. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to take a quick break. You don't want to hear that. I'll mess up the whole segment. We're going to take a quick break. And when we return, Donnell Jones will be picking the first ever winner. This is the first time we're doing it, y'all.
Oh, wow.
Of Fox Soul's Spotlight. That's right.
It's so
Don't
hard,
go away. No pressure, Donnell. We'll be right back.
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, Buzzer serious.
Welcome back. Now, if you're just tuning in, then you missed a whole lot of show, and I highly recommend you rewind this show and check it all out because there was some talent and some real gems dropped on this show. I'm here with legendary R&B artist Donell Jones, and he's judging Fox Soul Spotlight competition very first time with contestants BK, Array, and Amanda, who just had to sing verses from Donnell's hit song Where I Want to Be. So, Donnell, what do you think of their songs, their original songs, and them singing your songs?
I thought they were amazing. I mean, everybody had their own style. We had uniqueness, power, and we had everything was just amazing. So this is going to be really hard. I try not to get myself involved in judging because, at the end of the day, everybody is so great. Everybody has a place here and they're all going to be successful no matter what I say. It's just my opinion.
And we're not going to let them know just yet. We're going to keep the suspense going because I love how that drives the contestants crazy and makes them all have anxiety. And I kind of get a little sick pleasure out of that. I'm just sorry,
Right.
just to be honest with you. So I just think that it's important to talk to people that have done it, been there, done that. And I know I asked earlier if anyone had any questions, but anything you want to say? I mean, this is a success story, a great artist that we all know. Any other questions or things you want to ask Donnell before we get to the drama?
What's your songwriting process? Do you usually start off with just melody, add lyrics later, start off with concept? How do you usually go about it?
I usually start off with melody first because I think the melody is the most important part of the song. And, I'm really big on syllables. So if the melody requires a certain amount of syllables in the word, I find words that match what I'm talking about. But the melody is very important to me. I usually come up with the music first and then the melody. And then I can fill all the other stuff in with the songwriting. Yeah.
Donnell, are you interested in this is a comment from the YouTube. Let's see what they said. They said Tony says Donnell should collaborate with the winner. And I know I don't want to put you on the spot like that, but are you open to work with not just these guys, but just up and coming artists? Is that something that you do, or is it?
I am. I'm very interested. I started my own label, but I don't want to sign artists. I just want to help artists because I know what it feels like to be an artist myself, and I would never want to put anybody's career in my hands. I think that we all should own our own content and our own music and things like that. So I would never want to sign an artist, but I would definitely want to help them get to their goal. And all of these guys are very talented, and moving forward, I would definitely tell them to, even if you don't get with a record company, try to make sure that you own your own content because that's very important these days.
Would you say that's the most important thing? No,
it is because for years we've been taken, a lot of us have been like, held back and have been, a lot of our publishing has been taken. You hear a lot of horror stories from artists. And today things are different. So I would tell these younger artists to make sure that, you copyright all your material, make sure that you own your content, because it's very important. Your kids' and their kids' can benefit off of the work that you do today. So just make sure you do it right and you do it properly.
And that's how you can have that amazing studio and house and take 7 years off and not have to really worry about it, huh?
Hey, I mean, if you got to write some good stuff too, though.
Right.
All right.
Okay. We're almost there. Let me just think. Okay, what about as far as do you think more artists should help up and coming artists, or is it just like, hey, I got to worry about my family?
Nah, I think we should help each other. I mean, I think it's very important that we all come together and not put each other in boxes. For many years, people say if you do R&B, you should just do R&B. Nah, branch out, do everything. Do all kinds of music, because you never know what's going to hit. You never know what people are going to gravitate to. So, never limit yourself. Get out there and put your best foot forward and do it all.
Speaking of putting your best foot forward, we have some comments of who people are rooting for in the YouTube chat. Let's see. Maya says, "Array for the win." Mike says, "I'm rooting for BK." And Rich says, "My money is on Amanda." So it's like split.
Yeah, split.
Yeah, because you're all talented.
Love that.
So Donnell, are you gonna feel bad for the other two that you don't?
Yeah. I hate being in situations like this one. I gotta choose. If it was like 2 more people, then I wouldn't feel so bad. But it's all up to me. Like, are you gonna help me with this or?
No, it's actually all on you. I had nothing to do with it. It's every single decision moving forward from here on out is all about Donnell Jones. And if you're mad, it's Donnell Jones' fault. It has nothing to do with me. I'm totally innocent. Okay, guys. All right, enough. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all. Donnell, it is the moment of truth.
Okay.
Tell us which artist stood out from the rest and who has your vote of Fox Soul's very first Fox Soul Spotlight. Who is the winner?
Well, I have to say, everybody is mad talented. This decision does not take away from how talented and beautiful you guys sound and how awesome you are. We're all going to do big things from this point on, but I'm going to go with BK.
BK, congratulations, yes. BK.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be our first winner of Fox Soul Spotlights?
Oh, I really appreciate it. Honestly, that's awesome. So I really appreciate that and taking the time to listen to us and learning more about your songwriting process, because I feel like I really connect as a songwriter. When you're saying that about songwriting, I was just like feeling that so much. So thank you.
Yes. And again, you guys are amazing. I would love to work with you. Maybe we can get a song in, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure we can exchange information.
Yeah.
But yeah. You guys are amazing. And I appreciate you allowing me to be the judge on this show.
Well, here, since it happened on my show, I would like 10% of all proceeds of said song.
You got it.
Yes, that's
you got
happening.
That finder's fee, baby girl.
And what would you say? What would you say to Array and Amanda, who are equally as awesome? What would you say to them? Any words to them?
I would say, man, you guys are amazing. I mean, nobody was better than the other. I just chose her because, there was something unique about the song that I heard, and there was something unique about her voice. Not taking anything away from you guys, because again, you guys sound amazing. It's only my opinion, and who am I?
And let me tell you this, Halle Berry did not win Miss USA. She was second and she got an Oscar. So y'all all are winners here. I'm just saying, I don't envy his position. All 3 of you, I was highly, highly, highly impressed. And I'm not just saying that. All 3 of you, all 4 of you actually, are super dope. And I am honored that y'all came on this show to share your talents. And I know a lot of people are going to be in y'all's DMs about working with all 3 of you. You're amazing. Seriously. Like, I felt every last one of y'all, like, really, for real. I want to thank Donnell Jones and BK Habermehl, Array, and Amanda Adams for joining us tonight. Super talented. Please follow all of them on social media and support them. Thank you for watching us on the Fox Soul mobile app. Stay tuned for an encore edition of Fox Soul Screening Room coming up next. We'll see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Y'all awesome.